Alright then. I'm not happy with the way I explained that the first time. Alright, I'm not happy with the way I explained it the first time. So this time I'm going to explain it better. These are my personal strategies for doing King Konga 4 for bolt low percent, basically. This strategy is pretty much, I'd say it's like 70% consistent. You can do it without taking any damage. And like 90% you can do it with taking like half a heart at most. And the main things that throw off that percentage are the bats in here, and the two enemies in the middle can sometimes behave kind of funky, but usually it'll be pretty good. So basically the first thing that you do is you take care of the goblin bombers, because they're the only ones who can move as quickly as you can. All the other enemies move every other beat. Whereas these two, well, they also move every other beat, they move diagonally. And you can only do that over 2 beats, so they can move just as fast as you can. So going around corners is impossible. So you need to take care of them quickly. So what you have to look at is where they're positioned. So the one on the left will only ever spawn in one of 2 positions. Right where he is in here, and on top of the confused trap. The one on the right has 3 positions it can spawn on. The confused trap, above the confused trap, and below the confused trap. Above the confused trap and below the confused trap are basically the same. For this, you can treat them as exactly the same, because what matters isn't where they are, it's where they are in relation to each other more. So here you can see the Goblin Bomber on the left is on the confused trap, the one on the right is above it. Here, same thing. And so you have below and above again, both of them on top of it. Below and above. On top and above. Below and on top. Below and above. So yeah, like that. So the first thing you need to do is, if they're on top of the confused traps, you have to waste a few beats for them to stop being confused, because otherwise they'll run away from you and then you can't kill them. Then I am pretty biased towards the left. I suppose you could do stuff to kill the one on the right first, but I usually kill the one on the left first. So you can either be below the confused trap or above. If he's below the confused trap, you need to go in on the left side. You go up twice, down once, and then to the left. Up twice, down once, to the left. And that kills that one. If he's like this, you go up the middle, you go up twice, to the left, twice. So up, up, left, left, and he's dead. Up, up, left, left, he's dead. Up, up, left, 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 he's dead. Now for the second bomber, you basically have to watch if he is on the same parity as this one, or on different parity. So if they're on the same parity, that's like this. So they're both off of the confused trap, and then different would be one on the confused trap and one off. In this case where you have below and above, what you do is you go from here, you go up twice, down once, to the left once to kill the left bomber. Then you go to the right, up once, and then to the right to kill the right bomber. So yeah. Here we have them on different parity. So instead of having to go up once before killing the second bomber, you kill the first bomber and then just move to the right twice. So like that. Here they're on the same parity, so that means you have to move down once before you kill them, because they're both on the confused straps. Up, up, left, left, down. Here they're on different parities, so I will kill the one on the left and then move directly toward the Goblin Bomber. Here they're different, so I can do the same thing. Here they're the same, so I have to go up before I kill him. So yeah, that's the first part of the strategy. The second part is dealing with the Blade Master and the Warlock in the middle. And so that one I usually take on a case-by-case basis. I just kind of wing it. I think I probably do the same strategy depending on the setup every time. But once you have the two of them killed, you need to return to the middle line and get between the two lines of zombies. And then you can take care of them using your normal left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. So I accidentally took damage there. So yeah, once you have the two lines of zombies done, you can just kill Konga, and the only two enemies you'll really have to worry about at that point are the 2 damage Warlock and the 2 damage Blade Master. But you don't actually have to worry about them because you can outrun them. And Konga runs straight toward you, so you don't have to worry about, like, any minute. You just need to move away from those two and toward Konga. And those are pretty easy to balance. So, Goblin Bombers, 2 in the middle, zombies, Konga. So yeah, if you do this right... I did that wrong, but if you do this right, the Blade Master and the Warlock get trapped behind the lines, so you don't have to deal with them. I messed that up. But yeah, basically the only things that can mess this strategy up are you yourself messing up, or the bats getting in the way, which happens very rarely, or the Blade Master and the Warlock in the middle not having a setup that's very conducive to being able to kill them easily. But yeah. So as you can see, where the zombies spawn doesn't actually matter, because either way they come just straight down toward you. And then you get 2 lines like this. So yeah, I'm doing this really poorly because I'm also trying to think at the same time. But in general, like, after this, Konga is really easy. You just have to stop being stupid for a little bit and not let him hit you diagonally. Okay, so this is one of those setups that I was talking about that just kills you. So you get the really narrow zombies, and then you get the Blade Master and the Warlock in just the wrong way. Well, you have those goblins in that exact position. The Blade Master is difficult to kill in time before the zombies reach the bottom, and once they do that, if you're not in the center, you're kind of just screwed. But usually it's pretty good. So yeah, that's my super consistent King Konga 4 strat. There you go.